And so, guys, as you go about and your circle have changed, your circle of friends, circle of family members, circle of, it doesn't matter. I promise you, for the ones that don't know me, I am Azula Prophet Pathways. We are doing a 10-part series on the worthy movement. Talking about you being worthy, you getting worthy, you getting to the point where you know you're worthy. It's all in a nutshell, just self-love. And you say, well, Miss Lulu, I love myself just fine. And so we're talking about, and so this may not be the one, this may not be the video for you. And so you can just, you can keep struggling. But we're talking about the ones like myself that struggled to get to that place and still struggling right now. Video gonna be a little bit long because this is not just a content video, this is a teaching video. And so this we have gotten, it is a 10-part series. We have gotten to 5. This one is 6. And so we're gonna piggyback. If you have not watched, you can go back and watch them. Watch all of them. If you don't have time to watch them all, the first 1, 2, and 3 is really like 2 or 3 minutes. The more in depth I get, it takes a little bit longer. Like my last one, I think was about 15 minutes. And so these are not, so but I'm telling you, if you can follow me to the end, if you don't do anything but save it, if you're not following me, follow me. Guys, engage. I'm telling you right now, I will follow you back. I will engage on your videos, but I am taking us somewhere. Again, this is not for the ones that, that's just fine. I'm talking about for the ones that are in that place where you're shifting and that shift is not comfortable for you. And all of a sudden, you're wondering, where your friends are, where your family at, where's everybody that that you had in your life, and now it almost like it's something wrong with you. Something is very wrong because why am I pushing people away from me? Why is these people getting away from me? We're not talking about toxic behaviors. Toxic behaviors, you need to fix that. We're talking about people that are pouring in, loving, always available, always trying to make sure everybody else all right. Allowing people to, I say, literally control your life. I don't care what they need. I don't care what they want. You Johnny on the spot. Always there to fix it. Always there to, and it's okay to have some really great friends like that. But when you are the one that's the friend and you think you have a friend, but you don't, that's when the problem come in. Stick with it. You are the one that need to hear this message. Man or woman, does not matter. When you are the one that is always pouring, we're talking about relationships. Into relationships, we're talking about knowing your worth, yourself, your worthiness, knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you deserve to be treated a certain way. It don't matter if it's like I said in the other ones, in the last ones. It don't matter. We're not talking about no boyfriend, girlfriend. We're not talking about no mates. We're talking about relationship, guys. I don't care what it is. I don't care who it is. Relationship. You have to be pouring in as much as you have to be getting back as much as you is pouring in, or what happens? That cup begins to be empty. Guys, you're not going to see my face for a minute. I need to do this illustration. Talking about pouring in. If you're the one, watch this. See this? See this glass? You see this glass? That's for the friend that, every time you turn around, every time, something go wrong, you right there. You right there. That's for the friend that, they always need a few dollars. They always need something. Always need something. That's for the friend that you stop, drop, and roll like a fire to be put out. They call, you stop. I don't care what else you got going on. No matter what, you stop. And, by the time you get off the phone, you're feeling empty. Empty. You are continuing to pour from your cup. You're continuing to pour from your cup, guys. This is for the one. This is for the family member that's always calling you, because I know they're going to be there. They're going to be there, don't care what. They're going to always be there. And this glass is you. And all you got coming out is drops now. And you still continuing to pour. Until you see that drop trying to come down. Trying to come down. And you still busy trying to fix everybody's life. You busy trying to make it do what it do. And they doing good. See how filled up they are? And look at yours. Look at that cup. And those are the ones that I came here today for. And that was me. I always felt like I needed to be that one. Guys, is it the people's fault that's using you like that? We don't call it using because that's what it is. Is it their fault? And now you want to know, the more you begin to love yourself, you're wondering, wait, where my people at? My phone ain't ringing that much no more. Folk ain't trying to hang out with me like they used to. What's going on? Glad you asked. Because you begin to love you. And all that need, and draining you, your cup empty, and you still trying to pour into people. That thing about to be dry, and you still trying to pour into people. You still trying to carry everybody's cross. You still trying to break everybody's fall. Would you believe that sometimes people just need to experience life? Especially the ones that constant needing people. Every time you turn around, they needing. Because they keep making bad decisions and you trying to help them. You're not helping. You're enabling. But that's your love language. Talk about me. That's who I was, guys. Because I thought that God just wanted me to be a help. And I was busy enabling. Guess what? I became their God. Because they didn't even think about even doing a prayer. I'm just going to call Lulu. She got it. She got me. She going to help me. Whatever I need, she going to be right there. And she ain't going to stop until she get me on the other side of my need. And these people ain't never learning. They ain't never growing. And they clinging to you like glue. Because they don't need nothing else. They got you. You're their answer. And so you say, well, but how do I, like, we all need each other. And but you're the only one that is given. You're the only one that always taking orders, and I need you to do this, and I need you to do before the sun can come up in the morning. Somebody got you, and you feeling special. You feeling real important, because you know somebody needs you. It take me to make the world go round. And now, because you are finally loving you, and you pulling your energy back, and you're feeling a little bit guilty about it, because what if I'm supposed to? Love is to be reciprocated. And it doesn't mean that people always got to give you. They may not, they may be blessed in an area that perhaps you're not blessed in. And maybe you're able to do more, But when you're not getting anything back, it ain't all about, monies and things. And it's not all about that. When you're not getting anything back out of the relationship, when it's taking all you doing to keep the relationship afloat, and maybe you don't even realize it, but all you know is you stay drained feeling. You stay drained. You don't know why your energy's so sucked out. And there ain't nothing going on in your health, in your physical. Mentally. It's mentally, and it's draining the life out of you. Because you got, we call them leeches. You constantly got people pulling off of you, pulling off of you, pulling off of you. And guess what? Ain't nobody pouring back into you. Remember your glass. Theirs. Yours. And with that empty glass, you're still trying to give. And that's what's sucking the energy. And a healthy relationship seeks some kind of way that they can pour back into a person's life. They're not a giver. They're not a taker. You loving them and they loving you back. Guys, I'm not talking about just no significant others. I'm talking about whatever relationship it is. I don't care the role they play in your life. I don't care be a family member. I don't care be a friend. I don't care be a mate. I don't care who it is. And we can't pick our families. We do get to pick our friends, but we can't pick our families. But just because you love somebody, don't mean you got to be with them. Don't mean you got to be around them. You can love them where they're at. You can love them where they're at. Guess why? And you say, but Miss Lula, if I love them, how can I push them away out of my life? I didn't say push them out of your life. I didn't say not ever have anything to do with them. But it's a way, like you can't stay hooked up with negativity and need something positive to come in, because it's like oil and vinegar. Oil is the negative, vinegar is the positive. Or you can, positive can be the vinegar, and oil can be the negative. It don't matter whichever way you slice it. You tell me in this life, have you ever seen oil and vinegar? Now they taste good together, but they'll never mix. Water and oil, positive and negative, they'll never mix. Okay? When you put them together, you'll see them separate. They'll never mix. You have to know who you are, whose you are. You have to stand on business, as I hear people say. You got to be 10 toes down for you. And when you're 10 toes down for you, okay? When you're loving you, you're going to look, because guess what? Those people are going to look for other people that can do what you was doing. Somebody that they don't mean to get over. They don't mean to use, but that's their mentality. Survival. I'll do what I got to do and use who I got to use and do whatever I got to do to survive. Some of them don't have the tenacity, the resilience to stand on their own and to live their life without, needing another person, without using somebody. I'm just going to go ahead and call it the way it is. I got to. We helping each other in here. We helping. And I'm talking about me. And if I never, ever got that life lesson, but when I asked God to help build that stand up for me, not help, to build that stand up, and God began to do it, He created a monster. And I ain't talking about no bad monster. I'm talking about one that I'm 10 toes down for Lula. And whoever come against that, if you're not matching my energy, anybody that know me know that, baby, I'm 110% for you if I'm for you. I'm 110. And I'm not going to mistreat you at all. But I'm going to definitely get away from you. I'm not going to badmouth you. I'm going to continue loving you because I'm 10 toes down. It's just that you don't fit in to my purpose anymore. You don't fit into my vision. You don't fit into my journey. And if you are not adding, like we said, you're subtracting from me. Healthy relationships is about adding to. It's about a person coming into your life and making you the best, making you at your best, making you a good relationship. It does not matter. It's just a friend. It does not seek to control you. It does not seek to, as long as you do what I want you to do, that's control. As long as you do what I want you to do, we're friends. But the minute you start telling me you don't want to, or the minute you disagree with something that I want you to agree with, I'm done with you. That was never a friend. That was never, ever. A healthy friendship can agree to disagree. A healthy relationship can have healthy boundaries. A healthy relationship do not take no as I don't care nothing about you. They respect your opinion and your boundaries. They respect them. And they know how to reciprocate that love energy that you are giving out. And if they don't know how to reciprocate it. But I got so burnt out trying to fix. I was unhealthy. I was toxic. I had a lot of toxicity. I still had my same outside appearance. But it was a lot of toxic. It was a lot of brokenness in me, and I dealt with it because I thought I was supposed to. But when God raised that standard up in me and further showed me who I was and whose I was and what my value and what my worth was, let me know that you are the only person in this whole wide world with your build up, with your DNA, with your genes, with everything about you is only one of you. You cannot be replicated and you cannot be duplicated. You are special, wonderful, and wonderfully made, wonderfully crafted. And when you get that, when you finally get that you are a joy to someone's life, a blessing, that's when you glow up. So no. You are not going to be comfortable when you learn to love yourself and the people that were in your life or what they could get out of your life, whatever area in your life it was. Don't think they're busy looking for other people that they can they can answer to them. They ask them how to jump and they tell them how to jump and they be busy jumping. They busy looking for somebody just like you was, because who you have became don't work for them no more. No longer work. Pat yourself on the back. You may not feel that strong, but it's something about the way you carry yourself now that's going to ran them off. Guys, we're not talking about bad people. We're talking about people that are just in survival mode. It is some broken people. And if you're broken, you're attracting those people. But the minute you begin to heal and the minute you begin to love yourself, that is when you will begin to push people and you start saying no. And you start raising those boundaries. You start building those barriers and those boundaries. And you start saying, I can't. And you start letting your voice be heard. And you don't have to say anything. You don't have to demand respect. You command respect. You command it by how you move, by how you walk, by how you talk. You become a thermometer that that not only shifts the atmosphere, but set you say whether the environment, what temperature the environment is. You can walk in a crowd of 1,000 and immediately someone know that you are there. That's when you know your value yourself. You don't have to think it no more. You're not running around trying to look for someone to validate you or prove your love to anybody. Because now it doesn't matter. I love me. Is that an uncomfortable place? It is an uncomfortable place. Not only uncomfortable, but it's a lonely place. Because all that mess that you have gathered to that broken person, since that broken person is changing, folks like, oh, you're trying to be funny. They ain't even want to be bothered with you now. Because you're changing. You're no longer somebody that they can just pull like a piece of furniture, pull out the corner when they get ready, dust it off and use it, and push it back when they get ready. You command, not demand. Again, you command love and respect. And whoever not doing that, who you think gonna come around? Who you think gonna be around? The people that you knew not gonna be around that. They're not gonna be around you because all of a sudden, she talking about no. He talking about some kind of no. And calling himself trying to say something when I tell him to do something. When I tell her to do something. Trying to say something. Trying to give me hesitation. You've been doing it. Say it with me. I am worthy. I am so worthy. I know my worth. Get used to sitting with yourself. Get used to your own company until you attract the good people that is looking for the new person that you are. The person, the people, the group that know what love is all about. And that's all they'll deal with is people who love themselves. Not looking for validation. When you don't fully love yourself, you are hard work to a person that do. I am worthy. Follow me for more.